Hey everyone, it's Christine here. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to try to keep this deeper, reflective self-care reading to about 20 minutes. My third time filming it. I already have the more or less five cards. A few more came out in certain areas. 5-card tarot spread and 2 oracles that we'll use at the end to gain some insight. I already selected the cards. I was just getting on the first one and I realized there was nothing recording on my phone. Apparently capacity has been reached. I'm experiencing already major tech issues. So welcome shadow period of Mercury retrograde, and I'm an air sign, so of course. But I felt the need to really go into a deeper inner look of our self-care, of really how we are treating ourselves, where our energy is focused on, what's holding us back from really taking care of ourselves, what we need to let go, and what we need to embrace, especially in this new chapter, new cycle of our lives. We've experienced so many transitions, so many changes, especially inner, and these eclipse seasons are bringing more. Especially, I'm getting very fast. They're going to come quickly or fast. I'm just getting fast, swift movement. So the first card we got, how are we currently treating ourselves? I got the Strength card in reverse. 9 may be of meaning to you. Many of you could identify with a fire sign, particularly Leo. And I also get, because of the infinity symbol, doesn't matter which way you hold the card, Libra. But immediately I get that a lot of you are not feeling balanced at this moment. Right now, you're giving your attention to one or a few things more than all areas of your life. And of course, nothing's going to be 100% balanced or equal, but it's very one-sided right now. I feel like many of you in your inner worlds feel unbalanced, and it's reflecting in your outer world. I also don't feel like you guys want to be in the center of attention, put yourself out there. Many of you are hermiting right now, taking care of yourself, or trying to. You're finding a way to regain this balance. Some of you have just undergone many changes, especially in your environment, especially as it relates to your stability. And with some, I'm getting like connections with people. And so a lot of you have been going inward, but this balance is needed. Okay, in terms of where your energy is being focused on, we'll look at what are you putting your attention to that's not allowing you to really take care of yourself effectively at this moment. So this, I'll just show it. Ace of Cups, 6 of Wands. So we get fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we get water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And so many of you have started something new. And it could be a relationship, but I also feel it could be a project, a business, creative endeavor, something that sets your heart on fire. And this is ultimate success, victory, win. You guys are excited. Look at the sun. It's just extending so much of its warmth, of its rays to you. And you're just so excited. A lot of you are going head on into this. So many of you are very much focused on planting new seeds or starting whatever this is, or have been working on this. So a lot of your energy has gone to this. Could be relationships. And for many of you, I'm getting creative projects. You have gone all in, starting a new business, a side hustle, a new job. Some of you, this is a move. Maybe you've just started school, but you're busy, and it really emotionally fulfills you. And because look at the water's overflowing, and look how much water's around. But ironically, you see the lotuses, how there's balance. It calls for balance, and we get balance here, but I'm not feeling it. Sometimes when we start something new, we tend to go all in, right? Especially with relationships. So be really mindful, be very careful of not spreading yourself too thin, of not overgiving, of not being codependent on people or with people or in relationships, and of having boundaries. I'm getting boundaries, strong boundaries. So this is what's holding you back. Even though it's something positive that you all have stepped into, it's because it's off kilter. You're literally, it could be one-sided. And again, it could be temporary. So this may be energy that I'm picking up that's just temporary, and it could settle out. But It's so common when we start new businesses, new jobs, to spread yourself thin because you want to learn, you want to catch up, you want to demonstrate your skills and what an amazing employee you are, but also that you want to do well and be seen well. The same thing with businesses, especially if it's just you starting this off. You could be wearing many hats, juggling many different things. Some of you also have children, because look at all the little hearts. It does not always ring love to me. And I'm an intuitive reader too, so I get some of you have family, pets, but other people you care for. It's not just you. And so your energies right now may be focused on others. For some of you are wrapping up the school year. So we're going to look up what's holding you back from this self-care. And we got Wheel of Fortune, 10, Completion, and Page of Wands. A lot of you have definitely just completed a cycle. Okay, eclipse just happened in my time zone and the new moon. So a lot of you, I'm just getting a lot of changes, a lot of new beginnings, a lot of new starts. You're starting a lot of new things. Changes in so many areas of your life, literally. You're learning a lot. And here too, with fire, wands are fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and I also see fire elements in different areas here, because these are the Hebrew letters. There's just transformation. Is that Anubis? Is that the Sphinx? We also see Taurus and Leo. So there's a lot of changes here. A lot of you are, wow. A lot of you are stepping into a lot of new things that are a little bit scary for you, I'm feeling. And so some of this could be preventing you from making a big change because you're just overwhelmed. I'm sensing a lot, just overwhelmed. Things are ending, things are coming to a close or wrapping up. You're getting ready and preparing. So a lot of you have one foot in one door and another foot in another, like a liminality. It's like you're not 100% feeling stable, committed, but you're getting clear on that little by little. You're going towards it, so you're taking baby steps, so that's good. It's informing it. A lot of you are realizing, okay, what I'm doing right now, it's not sustainable. I know there's a lot of shit happening, but I need to take care of myself. It's really important. Finally, for the, oh wait, I'm reading from this reflection spread. What do we need to let go of? The Magician. We've got a lot of infinity symbols, a lot of need for balance here. Do you see that? Some of you may be seeing hummingbirds. This is the first card. Beginnings. Isn't that interesting? Even though there's more in the major arcana. We've got a 10 for completion, 1 for new beginnings. So I feel like in terms of letting go, it's your need to do it all, to know it all. Look at all the books. The Magician has all the resources they need, not just spiritually, intuitively guidance and being guided as well, but also physical resources, wealth. You have it all. But let go of the need to know it all. Let go of the need to think that you have to have it all or know it all or to do it all. Some of you have problems receiving. Some of you are trying to do way too much, and you need to let that go. You need to ask for help. You see this bird, crow, raven, looking back? Who else can help me here on my path? Some of you are juggling a shitload, and the transformations and the changes you've undergone have left you in a state of almost like, oh my God, like a deep breath. Like, what do I do now? Some of you simply need to pull your weight out, maybe take a weekend off or a couple weekends, or take time for you and just think about, what do I need? And I know it can be hard juggling what you are doing at the moment, whether they're jobs, they're children, young, especially if they're young. Children take up a lot of energy, but it doesn't have to be long. Literally all my life, I've just grabbed a notebook and a pen. I've carried that, or just a paper. And while my son's eating, I remember when he was little, I would get homework done because I had my son young. When he was sleeping, when he was eating, and I was feeding him with one hand, I'd be playing around. It was hard. So I feel like many of you are being called to Yes, you have everything you need at your hands, but ask for help, receive. So let go of shutting people out in terms of not receiving, thinking you know it all, you have it all, because for many of you, you do, but this is all about receiving, asking for help, leaning on others. Finally, what do I need to embrace? What do we all need to embrace in this time? We got Four of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. I immediately get like, hang up your swords, stop any inner mental conflict, and retreat. Literally, like what I just said with the Magician. Some of you may be retreating. I'm getting that energy, but literally take time for you. It doesn't have to be long to think things through, to reassess your self-care toolkit, your game plan. We also got Nine of Wands in reverse. This is fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And so usually upright, I get that many of you are creating boundaries of sorts, but here I don't see that. And immediately I'm getting that it's because it's not about saying, oh, okay, well, maybe I don't need boundaries here, maybe I should get rid of them. You need to embrace being able to accept help from others. A lot of this is about receiving and just accepting, literally. It's difficult for a lot of you, I'm getting. Some of you feel like you're burdens to others. This is all part of your self-care and part of your growth and where you're going. A lot of you are going to need other people in your life, and that's that's a training. It's something, it's part of your worth too. Don't shut others out. I feel like some people ask how you are, and you're like, yeah, I'm good, but you're not. This is about getting really honest with yourself. We also got the Three of Wands in reverse. So Three of Wands to me means contemplating, almost like one foot in on the earth, another not. And we've got 5 birds. I always see change coming here. It's like you want to make a decision, you want to go forward, but in reverse. I feel like a lot of you have to surrender, control, not always having that decision, not always knowing. This taps into the Magician energy that I'm getting. Be careful of being arrogant, of thinking you know it all. I'm going to give you an example, which really helped me so much, because as a new entrepreneur, I don't know it all. And it's so uncomfortable when you change careers and you've known something for so long and you're very comfortable in what you do. I was a political scientist, research, academic, PhD trained, and I was so comfortable in it, even though I knew it wasn't my soul path. And being an entrepreneur, holy shit, a whole different ball game. Even doing YouTube is a different ball game. I remember one of the earliest videos I uploaded, it was maybe my second. I was crying because I was so frustrated. I couldn't get the video from my phone to the computer. I was fighting with it for 4 or 5 hours. I was so distraught. I was like, I'm never going to do this. And all these blocks were coming up, all these insecurities. And I'm getting that energy with the Magician. Perhaps this was before or during a change, and it's changing now. You all have everything you need. You have these resources. You're getting your guidance, but sometimes other people can help you, and it's about being open and receiving to accepting new information, assistance, and help. And that's what I'm getting here. And it's okay to go inward. A lot of you are going to be going inward as a form of self-care, I feel. But don't cage yourself in mentally and away from others. That's what I'm getting strongly with these cards. Because I feel like the mountains, they intuitively represent other people, not hardships, not blocks. I feel like they're meant to help you overcome some of these as you transition and start whatever it is that you're doing. But this is self-care too, learning to receive. We're gonna, what else? I'm gonna clarify the embrace. Let's clarify what else we need to embrace for self-care. What? No. Nope. Too many cards came out. Nope. Okay, we got one. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We got the Star card. So for a lot of you are healing, and through your healing, you're going to start seeing, I think, not just more hope, but you're going to start being able to learn to receive. This definitely has a lot to do with your self-care. This is Aquarius energy. And look, you see the balance, two of them? There's a lot of elements of balancing right now. A lot of you are not experiencing balance. There's a butterfly here. A lot of you have undergone changes, but you're very much guided. Like the magician, you all are very guided spiritually, and you also have what you need. Like you know where to get this information, what you need, what you, where you want to go. There's a lot of semblance of balance here, but this is clarifying. I just put clarifying this question about what needing to embrace with these cards: Four of Swords, Three of Wands, and Nine of Wands in reverse. Perhaps this is why you're retreating a little and just resting, because of the fact that you need to heal. And also with healing, you know, we heal in connection with others when we're able to speak our truth, be vulnerable, be open, find a safe container, a space with others to share what we're going through, whether it's parenthood or a toxic job or finding a job. It doesn't have to be negative, positive. Safe spaces allow us to heal, and it's so important, especially now and what everyone has gone through collectively. And this is 17. That may mean something to someone. Okay. We're going to grab two oracles and wrap this up. So we're getting a Divine Abundance Oracle in terms of what else we need to embrace, what is going to help us with our self-care journey at this time in our lives. A lot of these themes are coming up in all these readings. Okay, I'll take it. Another card flew out when I put the deck down. I heard, like, take it. Because I'm always fighting with guides. I'm like, I'm not taking these cards. Or like, take it. Or do this. Or say this. Self-love. Total energy of the season. With this eclipse right now happening. With the Plutonian energy, a lot of shit is going to come up from childhood, from traumas and wounds. We're being called to really heal. Whatever that means to you, to do your work. Self-love for many of you is this healing. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. Self-care, y'all. I am excited when it comes out. We got grounded. Holy F. We got Venusian energy here. You know, self-love, love, romantic love, all of that. Venus rules it. That's Taurus and Libra, which we have a lot of right now. And the eclipse was in Taurus, the new moon. Grounded, y'all. Many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. Look at all the butterflies here. No wonder. We've had a lot of Piscean energy, and I'm sure all of you can feel this, all have felt this way. Let me know in the comments below. Sometimes it feels like we're on clouds. This is an amazing time to get grounded, especially with the eclipse energy, which is so transformative. And this is just the first one of 4 this year. And with the changes that are going to be coming, when there's a lot of changes that come and that are successive, like one after the other, we need to ground, because it could literally knock us off our feet. This could be meditation, mindfulness practices, yoga to connect to your soma, to your body, simple walk. I love hiking, being in nature, gardening for some, literally standing on the earth, planting yourself, maybe in your balcony, deck, outside somewhere on a park bench with a mug of iced tea or cold tea, whatever it is you prefer. Grounding is going to help you embrace this self-care. Finally, we have a self-care oracle. What practice can help you connect? Oh, I'm hoping to do this in 20 minutes. Oh, we got a card, guys. Meditate. I've said this several times throughout. Meditate. I even got it with the Four of Swords. Look at this. This is a form of being grounded. And this is 32. Oh, excuse me, 35. We see Earth here. I hope this deeper, I should say, reflective self-care reading helped you, especially in this moment when the eclipse is happening. So we got the eclipse energy here. Wow, I just feel it. I feel like many of you are tapping into your values right now. What really matters to you. A lot of you working on yourself, healing, grounding. Look at that. Do not neglect or forget to take care of yourself. It's so important. You don't have to start big. We're getting a semblance of balance here. Look, infinity. Infinity. I even get with the Wheel of Fortune. Look, infinity. Good things are coming, you all. But it has to do with taking care of yourself. This is a form and an element of how you value yourself. I hope this reading resonated with someone. I'm having a lot of trouble talking, so excuse me for that. Please like, share, and subscribe if this reading resonated, and hit the thumbs up button. Otherwise, I am wishing you a wonderful journey back to self. I'll see you soon.